What's up, guys? This is Rise, and if you clicked on this video, congratulations, because we're about to have some fun on Spicy Saturday with an Autorekt submission. Rise, what's Autorekt? Autorekt is a long-time tradition in the Go Battle League. When you're trying to have some fun, you do not have a battle party in your Go Battle League roster, so the game suggests you, at its own will, at its own mercy, 3 random Pokemon, and then you select those Pokemon to enter the Go Battle League and try to win. It's very difficult. It's very entertaining. It can be frustrating if you try it on your own, but Sushi rocks. For our enjoyment, for potentially their displeasure, has submitted us Autorekt footage on this edition of Spicy Saturday. Who knows what's going to happen? I believe this is the low 2000s or like 1900s ELO range, so who knows what we're going to see? Who knows what we're going to be in for? This is Spicy Saturday, the show where the teams are made up, the ELO doesn't matter. And we have a Skuntank against a Goodra here in game number 1. Skuntank is going to dish out some Poison Jab, neutral damage. Going to go for this Crunch here against Goodra. And already used a Protect Shield. Crunch is going to get a shield in response. Should be able to withstand an Aqua Tail and get to the Crunch if you want. So I like this play. Gonna let it go. Understand you still reach the Crunch. This is pretty nice. Might grab a shield advantage here or potentially knock out. And double electric in the back. That's a Belly Bolt, right? Belly Bolt. Electrode comes in. Electrode's gonna resist the Aqua Tail or the Power Whip or Thunder Punch. Resists pretty much everything unless they're running like Draco. So I like this. Gonna overfarm. Wild Charge will knock out. I like this. Up a shield. These 2 back Pokemon are dangerous. Dangerous Electrode is dangerous. Electrode is. I'm not going to finish that. Going for the Energy Ball. And Energy Ball is going to dish out super effective against Carbink here. Bang. In comes Belly Bolt. All electric moves. Oh, baby. Skelly's about to get zapped. Is Zap Cannon going to one-shot here? I don't know. It's such a hard-hitting move. Belly Bolt knocks out the Skeledirge. Oh my goodness. I think you just safely shield at this point. And Zap Cannon should just about knock out from here, I would think. Even with how bulky Carbink is, Zap Cannon such a hard-hitting move. Neutral damage. Bang! And what a battle to start things off. Unbelievable scenes. How do we go up from here, though? That was insane. How do we go from here? And now here's the thing with Autorekt. You are allowed the caveat of subbing out 1 Pokemon for a Pokemon of the same typing. A Pokemon that shares the typing. So it looks like swapping out Throw for Sneasler, which I like. Because there are some Pokemon that are so not even spicy that they're beyond spicy to the point where they're just unusable. And they're not fun. So I like the caveat. You can hate on the caveat, Maurice, but I like the caveat. Lycanroc against Whimsicott. And we're going to see Skarmory come in. Steel Wings hitting for super effective. Doesn't have an obvious answer, so going to have to come in with the Obstagoon here. Obstagoon neutral against Skarm. Going to eat the Sky Attack. Obstagoon pretty bulky, so takes it quite well. And going to go for the Night Slash here. I wouldn't mind just seeing back-to-back Night Slashes here to put the pressure onto the Skarmory. And going to do 1 counter. Gets the Chart Attack Party. That's kind of nice, too. Because now you can just afford to let Obstagoon go and counter down. Or Shadow Claw down with Sneasler. Going to let the Obstagoon go down. Comes in Lycanroc. Gets the counter down. Has some energy. Does the Whims come in? No. Water Gun Lantern. Going to throw a Parting Stone Edge, and then this is probably going to be all up to Sneasler. I don't know if it can do it, though, because that Whims is still healthy. It does get the shield, though. That could be big. It's the Shadow Sneasler as well, and it has Aerial Ace. I forgot about this. I forgot about it having Aerial Ace. This looks amazing. Aerial Ace knocks out. Same type of attack bonus, baby. Close combat's going to do so much damage. Shadow Sneasler. The substitution. Bang. Knocks out Lantern. What are we witnessing? Autorekt. Insanity. That's what we're seeing. Holy cow. Empoleon, Shadow D-Knight. Pharaoh, we're just going straight into it. You got the video evidence. That's a pure, authentic Autorekt lock-in right there. Going up against unknown trainer trying to make themselves known in this video. Salazzle. Oh, it's Waterfall. Waterfall is so much better here as opposed to Steel Wing. Look at the Waterfall damage chunking. Oh my gosh, Poison Fang doing nothing. In comes Wiggles. They're so weak to Waterfall and Polion. Autorekt is providing core breakers. In comes Pharaoh. A Bullet Seed down here seems kind of nasty. I don't know if that's the play. You take so many charms, but maybe you can get it. Oh man. Do they get to another Icy? Gets it. So you just blind Power Whip, right? Blind Flash Cannon. I guess wasn't convinced Power Whip would be enough to knock out since it's double resisted. Oh, they shield anyway? Okay. Comes in D-Knight. Gets the farm down before the Incinerate register. 2-shield D-Knight is so oppressive. No way Quag was going to be able to win that. Quag probably would have to like double bait Aqua Tail, get Stone Edge, and then it's just going to be so low at that point. It just gets Waterfall down. Whoa. I barely saw what got locked in there. Was that like a Loma Mola Venusaur in the back? Latios lead. Yeah, a Loma Mola Venusaur. A little bit ABA weak to this Skarmory, so it has to stay in. Gonna shield. Building up energy. Oh, they Brave Bird. That's a little unnecessary, trainer. Goodra's another core breaker, though. This is looking kind of bad. Is this going to be our first loss? Yikes. I think you have to come in Venu. And you just have to hope that... you have to hope that Alomomola can just, like, sweep the back line, I guess. Venu. Okay, knocks out. They're kind of doing you a favor there. Just letting the Goodra go down. Thank you, opponent. This is good. Oh, now this looks great. Because now, if they have a Skarmory lead, you would hope Venu's going to be good in the back. Like a water type. Now this looks amazing. Let the Aloma go. Oh, okay, no. Just going to play it safe. Going to keep 2 versus 1. Oh, yikes. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing he kept the Aloma. Didn't listen to Rise's advice. Dragalge just dominates Venusaur. This is like an anti-Venusaur team. The opponent's going straight Aqua Tail. I don't know if that's the play, trainer. Unless they're like single moved. Because if they had just committed to the Outrage, I think they might have been in a good spot. But because they got scared and they settled for Aqua Tail, all of a sudden, they get Waterfall down. And that is a GG. I think, I gotta be honest, I might be a little harsh, might be a little critical. I think the opponent could have played that one a little better. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Coffin, Golbat. We're swapping out Quill. I like Quill, though. Oh, for another Quill? That's fine. We'll take that. Swap out Quill for Quill. I like it. We're big Quillfish fans here. Coffagrigus into Jellicent. Bubble Jellicent makes this a little bit better for Coffin. And gonna bait the Dark Pulse here. I don't mind the bait. Because they kind of have to respect it, right? Yeah. And they throw on Alignment. That's good for Coffin. They're gonna put up a shield. Respect the Shadow Ball. Great shield. In comes Talon. Let's go, Quill. Let's go, Quill. Show them how it's done, Quill. Look at Quillfish. So menacing. So menacing. Oh, look at that Aqua Tail damage. Shield. Massive Poison Sting down. Ah, no shield. That does so much. Oh, no, Quill. Quill, no. Don't lose to Talonflame, Quill. I was hyping you up, Quill. Come on. Okay, nice job, Quill. See, Quill beats Talonflame. Now we got to come back in with Coffin, right? Yeah. Yeah, just come back in with Cough. Golbat does fine against Jelly. I think we lagged a turn there, unfortunately, so we did not get a Shadow Claw through. That's unfortunate. Opponent's baiting for no reason. I don't like the bait here personally. Maybe they're seeing something I'm not seeing, but I feel like the bait is just kind of unnecessary. They get it, and now we're settling for Dark Pulse. Yeah, I don't really like this play personally. I think we should have gone for the Shadow Ball there. Now this is a little bit awkward, but we're going to respect the discharge. Opponent. Oh, lag. Well, this game is scuffed. Discharge gets the shield. Oh, no, they lag. What a scuffed game. You know, I hate to be that guy, but they had so much energy. I wonder if they would have won without that lag. Because they had so much energy, right? They would have gotten potentially another discharge. And then the question is, would Jelly have reached Surf before Golbat got to Shadow Ball? I'm not sure. I think Golbat might have had it anyway. Because I think what would have happened was Charger Bug maybe lands the discharge, and then Golbat still reaches Shadow Ball before Jelly gets to Surf. Because I think the Jelly had Shadow Balled earlier and then dipped immediately. So it would have needed at least 3 or maybe even 4 bubbles to reach that Surf. Anyway, next battle. Swellow making an appearance. You don't see Swellow too often. Against Mantine. Whoa, dude, Swellow's spazzing out. Look at this. Look at how much distance Swellow covers in each, like, wing attack animation. Going for the Brave Bird. Oh, my gosh. And then catches Swellow. Dang, dude. Oh, and it's an Ice Beam, too. Holy cow. Well, this game is going very well. Going for the Scald. I wouldn't have minded the Acid Spray here, personally, just because, like, you debuff. Well, you get the Scald debuff. That's nice. Because, like, they're going to need 2 Power Whips, right? Unless they go for Thunder, maybe. But just, I would think, like, the jabs adding up would be a little bit more valuable, potentially, than the Scald. But I don't know. Either way, it's probably, like, not that much of a difference. Comes in with Buzz. Buzzwole's going to get a nice counter down. They do get a Parting Power Whip here. Parting Power Whip. Oh, I'm wrong. Thunder. Oh, yikes. This debuff, though, is kind of nice. Because now, if they want to clear the debuff, they're going to give Swellow extra farm. Yeah, so this is really awkward for the opponent. I don't even know what the better play is. If you're better off switching to clear the debuff. Here's the thing. The opponent switches to clear the debuff. Is Swellow only 1 wing attack away? If they're 1 wing attack away, you just win. Yep, GG. Oh, we did 2, and we got lucky with the damage registration error. Sushi. Oh, I would be so tilted if I was the opponent, Sushi. I gotta be honest. I would be so tilted if I was them. I would be mauling in front of my chat. And me mauling isn't like throwing chairs or like breaking screens. It's usually just like complaining. Good game. I think the opponent potentially should have just swapped instantly to clear the debuff, and then maybe the Incinerates would have done a little bit more and won them the game. Zapdos versus Salamence. These Dragon Tails are really going to chunk, but Drill Peck from Shadow Zapdos does so much damage, it's going to be really threatening. Swaps into Overquill. Dude, Overquill is massive. I didn't Is this like an XXL, or is this just how big Overquill is? I didn't realize Overquill was so big. What the heck? In comes Quag. Going for the bait. This is a little risky, because I wouldn't think Quag shields here. I would have liked to see the Ice Beam maybe, but maybe Aqua Tail's more efficient anyway. I don't know. Mud Bomb knocks out. In comes Zapdos. Yikes. Mud Bomb might be enough. Oh, it's a Stone Edge. Well, that's obviously enough. Oh, this is so much work for Minun. Poor Minun, dude. It's so cute, but it's not going to have a fun time against Quagsire. It does have access to that Grass Knot, but there's just way too much work, I think, for Minun to do here. I think Sushi rocks. This is one of those games they probably wish they could have had back. Could have played it a little bit differently. In comes Salamence. The shiny Salamence is going to be a little bit too much to handle. And a tough one there. But it happens. We all have those games. Porygon, Shelgon, Farfetch'd. That's wild. So it looks like we're looking to swap out the Shelgon for another dragon. Shadow Latios making another appearance. Sushi rocks. Sushi does rock. I'd have to say it's probably my favorite genre of food. Let me know your favorite genre of food in the comments. Farfetch Safe Swap. Oh, that's Power Up Punch. That was only 5, right? This is a little bit scary because ramped up Medi could be kind of tough to deal with here. Gonna go for the Leaf Blade. If you can get both shields, though, this could be really nice. I feel like Medi might get scared, yeah, and start shielding. Do they double shield, though? Or do they know this is just going to be another Leaf Blade? Leaf Blade lands. Oh, and it was CMP. That's perfect. Now you Dragon Breath down. Oh, they must have undercharged that, right? You Dragon Breath down. They probably only reach Pup. 2, 3. That's only Pup, right? Or is that Ice Punch? Am I tripping? Okay. Probably could have taken that. But that's fine. Gets a nice head start with Latios. And what's going to come in to greet the Latios? It's going to be... Oh my gosh, Lantern? This is amazing. Go for the Luster. Let's go, dude. This move does a ton of damage. Shadow. Latios. Luster. Purge. Oh, I wanted it to land. Gets the debuff. Defense fell. I didn't even know it did that, to be honest. Surf. Gonna shield it. In comes Gligar. Are we gonna catch? No, we're just gonna throw this. This is a little scary, honestly. Because if Gligar gets some chip damage here, I feel like it could put us into Surf range, you know? So this is a little bit trippy. We're gonna get off the Tri-Attack. We're not quite in Surf range. The Lantern is gonna need like a Thunderbolt to knock us out. And Porygon is so spammy. But Tri-Attack doesn't knock out. We need Zap. I think Thunderbolt knocks out. Surf, we might hang on. Surf? Oh, we don't hang on. Oh, no. Oh, tough one. Wow. Nicely played by the opponent. Seems like there was probably a win con there somewhere. I think maybe if we banked the energy on Latios and then maybe like swapped Porygon into Gligar, maybe that would have been a win condition there. But kind of an awkward game. Nathan Drake, is that like... you guys are going to roast me. Is that like the character of a popular video game character? Let me know in the comments. Anyway. Single moved Dragon Breath Charizard. Dragon Breath Dragon Claw. I do not recommend this moveset on Charizard. I recommend Wing Attack and Blast Burn if you have it. I'm going to save swap Porygon. We're trying to get some Porygon redemption. I like it. I like the commitment to the Porygon. Tri-Attack gets the debuff. That's the cool thing about Tri-Attack. Has a 50% chance of dropping your opponent's attack and defense one stage. Going for another Tri-Attack. Oh, baby. Double debuffed. 2 stages. Now the Sky Attack ain't going to do much, bro. It ain't going to do much, bro. Well, it still did a decent chunk. Porygon over farming. These Dragon Breaths are doing less damage now. Another Tri-Attack coming through. Knocks out. I remember the Tri-Attack animation from like the earlier main series games. It looked kind of cool. In comes Whiscash. Going to fire off a move. Just let it go, right? Just let it go. Let it go. This Whiscash is kind of a menace, though, against your back line. Gotta respect it, right? Yeah, gotta respect the Scald. Dragon Breath, putting on some pressure here. If they shield, I think you gotta swap B, right? Or do you just let Charizard go? Gonna catch on B, I like it. I like it. You keep Charizard around. Scald connects. They're staying. Oh, baby. Here's the problem. I don't think B is going to live the Shadow Claws to get to another move. So Charizard's going to need to farm down here, which it should be able to. I don't think you get to Shadow Ball. And you have the Claw. Beautiful. Beautifully played with the classic Charizard, Porygon, Beedrill line. You see that all the time. Classic line in the Go Battle League. And very well executed. Classic Dragon Breath Charizard, Porygon 2, Beedrill team. And I think we got one final battle to close things out. Was that an Emboar I saw? Were my eyes deceiving me? Here we go. Primate. Oh, great lead. Slurpuff, Shadow Canine. Okay. Oh, and you have close combat. Really nice here. Really nice to have that hard-hitting close combat. Gonna build up, and we'll probably shield, even though it might be a Rock Slide bait. I think you just shield this for sure. Because you get the counter down after you land that. That's fine. They swap. Oh! So would have preferred to see just go straight Canine, because now this could be bad. Because now if there's Bastiodon, like ABA, this could be bad. But Slurpuff will have something to say about that. Carbon comeback here. Carbon comeback. I like the Overheat, guarantee the knockout. Or the shield. Oh, they actually shield it. Double Grass. So it must be double Razor Leaf. It must be double Razor Leaf and actually gets the Charge Attack priority here. That's nice. So you don't have to eat a Rock Slide. Must be double Razor Leaf. There you have it. Shadow Venu. Not Razor Leaf, but double Grass. Oh, was thinking about no shielding. Would have been fine either way, right? This Flamethrower will do enough. Wow, actually knocks out from nearly full health. That's crazy. Non-stab knocks out from nearly full health. But K9 still had enough health, or even if you let it go, it would have been able to survive the Vine Whips to get to a Weather Ball. There we go. Menacing 1978 Autorekt Elo gameplay from Sushi Rocks. Very entertaining video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.